Still muted. That's good.
What was your episode about that you wrote a couple weeks ago?
Oh man. I actually put in the title that we were just going to talk about
Life.
being apart for the last week, long distance,
okay.
like starting that conversation.
Okay, cool.
I
That's
mean, like
nice.
we've got a couple of episodes of long distance coming up. We are, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I like that.
Thanks. It's backwards, right? Not on here, but on here.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
Should we put in the comments, hey guys, is this backwards?
I feel like they'll tell us, right? Cheers. Yeah, I feel like it's backwards. I'll know in a second. All right. Oh my God.
Very backwards.
This one. Okay, everybody. Hold on. This is not the right camera, but hello. I think we're over here right now. I gotta fix this. Give me 2 seconds. It's been a second. Hey-oh, there we are. Okay, it's working. Hi, everybody. It has been a second.
We missed you.
We have sound. We have all that good stuff. Everybody can hear us. I'm hoping.
Yes. Put a thumbs up. You can hear us.
Yeah, we got sound in here, I think. I don't know. Okay, we got Megan first in the house. Hey-oh. And yes, I am also so excited to be doing This Is Us. Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about that today.
Such a cool surprise.
Mom T, Mel, hello. Hear you, but can't see you. You could hear us. Can you see us? You can see us now.
Okay.
Okay, and you can hear us. Amazing. Oh, man.
Hey, the chat.
Claire.
Oh, man. We got so many peeps.
Everybody's here. I'm so stoked about this. Okay, we have so much to talk about today and so much to catch up on.
Because when was our last live, you guys? Was it 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, maybe 3, because I think we had to skip 2 of them, so it was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, so much has happened.
Yes, it has been crazy. Felicia M, hello from Toronto, and thank you, Megan, for the congratulations. It's a big time for the family.
Yeah,
it's an exciting thing.
I mean, it was so. I mean, I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, of course.
But these things happen like so last minute.
Well, let's talk about what happened. I think is more important. Like, what happened? We weren't able to do 2 weeks of Tuesday videos, and we even had a Thursday video that we had to skip, which I'm so sorry. And the refinery hasn't been up. Like, I'm so excited to hear how everybody's been doing. Throw it in the comments. How have you been doing for the last 2 weeks? If anything big has happened, let us know. But yeah, so we, have self-tapes all the time. Self-tape auditions, things just come in. And I got a call that one of the self-tapes that we had done, because we had auditioned for This Is Us, and we got a call that, hey, they liked it.
You say we because we put it on tape. But
yeah.
He was and I love that. But he was the only one actually auditioning.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
helping with the audition.
Yeah, well, you help with everything. You're the Like it's us doing things. We talk about this all the time. If one of us gets something,
Yeah.
we feel that we get something as a family. And
Trust
obviously
me,
that
I put
goes with
just as
jobs.
much work into it.
Yeah, I
Sometimes.
mean, seriously, she has to put up with me. So either way, get a call that or an email. Hey, this is us, liked your tape. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And we've been working on something lately in the house that is just taking the little moments and not letting what I call the Icarus effect take over. Like when your hopes and dreams start running away with you, and I call that Icarus, because it will fly way up and away from you and fly too close to the sun, and suddenly, wax melts and the wings fall and boom, right? But if you just take in each little moment of goodness and beauty of, hey, this is us, liked your tape, and don't start thinking, wait a second, well, what if they like the tape? And does that mean that what if we have to move to LA? What if we have to do that? Like just
right,
a million things, just going, whoa. Take this moment. This is a nice moment. Or when, we send something off and we like it, like that's a good moment. You did good work. And just taking those little moments together and relishing in those has been great. So we get that first one. And I was like, cool, that's amazing. And she was like, oh my God, this is us, like your tape.
Excited. Yeah.
And I was like, I do too. I'm so stoked about that. And then we get a call. Hey, looks like you are probably going to get this. And that little probably, I was like, and they were like, we need you to come in and test tomorrow, COVID test. And so we made that work. And wowza. Then I had 3 COVID tests. Everybody's wearing masks the whole time. I had to test even when I wasn't shooting. It was
I'm glad
awesome.
to know how safe they are.
Yes.
Yeah. And I just am so excited. I mean, we're not going to give anything away.
No, we can't.
It'll be coming out, I think, in the next couple weeks.
I don't know, but as soon as I know, you guys will know.
Exactly. Yeah. I think it'll be, it's this season for sure.
Yes.
And I think there's
only before they go on hiatus.
Yeah. So it's going to be a cute one.
And I got to say that the best part of it all was that Milo directed the episode. So Milo Yiannopoulos, I believe is how you pronounce it.
Oh, you know better than I do.
I don't.
Someone throw it in the comments.
Yeah.
Megan, you probably know.
Yes, but Milo directed it, and so I got to watch him work and work with him, and all of my scenes are with the ladies of the show. So I got to be there with Chrissy Metz and Andy Moore and Susan Kalecki, and it was awesome. It was a great time on a really great set, and everybody there was absolutely incredible, top down from costume, makeup, and hair. Just everybody. It's a great energy, and it's exactly what you hope it will be.
That's very good to hear, though, because when you fall in love with people on screen, you pray that they are like that in real life. You pray they're good people. You pray that they're, well, if they're good people,
yes,
because you feel like they're your friends.
Yes, yes, and also, they say don't meet your heroes. By the way, I just caught that Ventimiglia, not Yiannopoulos. That is a different person entirely, and no, but Milo Ventimiglia, yes. Thank you for everybody who commented on that. I'm so embarrassed that I was like, wait, he's Greek, right? Wait, that's not right.
No, he's definitely Italian, I think, right?
I mean, it's Ventimiglia. The familia. Yeah, they say don't meet your heroes, and that show and so many people associated with it are, just that kind of air. And it was the coolest thing to not only meet them, but to see everybody top down that I met had such incredible things to say about Milo. And I thought that was
really
amazing.
Special, yeah.
I thought that was really, really, really cool. And he lived up to every one of those expectations. So it was a pretty exciting time. But of course, doing that meant that we were apart. And that sucked.
It sucked. It always sucks when we're apart, though. It did. I shouldn't say it sucked. We both got a lot of work done, but I'll say it's just hard to be away from you emotionally.
Oh yeah.
I just miss you.
You miss me?
Yeah.
I like that.
I miss the little things. I miss your naked morning coffee dance.
That is a thing.
And he sings a new song every morning.
I do most mornings.
I
sent you a couple of good ones though over text.
I know, but like it's different,
It is different. Yeah, it's
little
the best.
Little things. The girls also decide that they are running the house when he's not here. So they hit the fridge. They hit me to wake up at 6 a.m., feed me, screaming for treats, carrot treats, or not carrot treats, lettuce treats. But
yeah, they run this house.
They run the house.
They run the house when I'm here. They just do it way more politely. Like they at least pretend like we're still partially in charge.
And what's hard though about when there's a time difference, so like the girls will wake me up earlier and earlier every morning because they're like, I bet we can wake her up early this morning. She's gonna feed us early. So I'm up at like 7 with them, and then because you're 3 hours different in LA, like I want to be there when he gets off to like have a date night or whatever. And it's a little bit later, So I was like not really sleeping last week, but it was all worth it.
Yeah. And it's nice that, I think this is kind of a side note, but I'm so thankful that we have the ability to be in LA and split our time between East Coast and West Coast so that, these kind of opportunities can present themselves. Because had I not been able to be there and been there for a long period of time, that wouldn't have worked out. So I'm glad that we're there sometimes and here sometimes. And
it's cool.
I like it when we're both there or both here.
I know that was the thing. I wasn't that you were gone. I just wished we were with you.
Yes. Yes. I agree with that. And that actually leads us into what this Thursday's episode is going to be about, which is long distance. So the next 2 weeks, we're going to be talking about long distance relationships. And that's been a really popular thing that we've had people write us about and ask about, which is how do you make long distance relationships work and how to know if, it's even really something, is it worth it? And for us, like, we've done so much long distance over the course of our time together. And so this was
about a third of our relationship.
A third of it. Oh man, that's such a crazy thing to say.
I mean, definitely now towards we can say like towards the beginning half of our relationship, but still like it's always hard.
Yeah.
But we've figured out a lot of really amazing tricks.
Yes. Tips and all of those are going to be in these videos. But I will say that this was the first time that it hit me right when I got there because I haven't been away from you for so long. But then I feel like we both fell into a pretty decent groove where we were getting our work done. One day we had 4 self-tapes come in. My God. That were both like all 4 were due the next day and I had to film. And so I was like, oh my God. And
that was an interesting day because
it was a long one.
We had like the phone against your, or like you had your phone against.
So I had on the bed, I had a tripod with the light and then the camera. And then I had a lamp balancing behind that with the phone on it so that the speaker from you was up against the like microphone. It was crazy. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it somewhere. I might have to post it in the things you do for love. But yeah, so it was a crazy week. I'm so sorry that we weren't able to get our videos to you, but because I was filming, I wasn't able to edit them. But with that said, tomorrow we have an extra video that we're throwing into this week, and it is our first reaction video. We are doing a reaction video to the West Side Story trailer. And you guys that are here know that is obviously near and dear to our hearts. I mean, it's where we met. It's where we fell in love.
I'm excited for you guys to watch this. Yeah. I feel much better in my heart now that we've watched it and know how we feel about it. But I don't want to give any secrets away. But I'm very excited. Yeah. Very excited to come out.
I'm really excited. So we're doing that extra video as kind of a thank you. And also just like, oh my God, I'm so excited about this. Like, I'm so excited. I'm nervous. Anyway,
Shall we check in?
Yeah, let's check in with all the comments. All right, we're going to go back up to the top because this has been popping. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, you can hear. That's great. And you can see. From Toronto, Felicia. All right, Courtney. Excellent timing. Just got in from uni. Absolutely exhausted. Mom and Dad's 25th anniversary was brilliant. Oh, yes. Happy anniversary to them.
Yes. 25. That's a really special. I can't wait to hit that.
That's going to be amazing.
That's really special.
Just to be together for that long, but then to be married for that long. Like, wow.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
You know what?
You want to get married again?
I mean, probably. I don't know. Can we get married or?
You can just keep.
You just keep getting married. You just get married as many times as you want.
Yeah, I don't know if like the paperwork changes, but
we don't have to. Okay, but we don't have to like get divorced and then be like, no, we want to.
No, we can just redo the whole thing. We can like do it on the top of like a mountaintop.
Yeah,
we can do it like underwater.
Maybe like at an underwater mountaintop retreat, in a barn.
Yes.
On a mountaintop underwater. Sounds good. Great. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I'm doing great, Claire. Hope you're doing well too. You guys are so cute. Been doing great video chatting with my boyfriend when I'm not at work. Almost cried the first time we video chatted. My friend hates me, but that's okay. That's adorable.
You got to do it.
You got to do what you got to do.
You know, I love that you guys do that.
For chat, I had a rough 2 weeks. Not great ones, but I kept my mind with positive thoughts. I love that.
Sending you a lot of love for whatever is going on.
Everybody send Chet a little bit of extra love today, please. Positive thoughts are best when you have a rough month. That is very, very true. I mean, cool, because it's so easy to be positive when things are going well. It's much harder to find positive light in the times when things are harder.
Yeah. Well, you've helped me with this a little bit too. Like I struggle with anxiety big time, right? I think a lot of us do, but it's okay. And you say this to me sometimes, and I kind of sit with it, like I'm still working through it, you guys. So, but you said like when you're filling your brain and your time with all of this anxiety, it's not changing the situation. We cannot change the situation no matter how much we worry about it and care about it. But it almost feels comforting to feel like it's almost like we think we're helping in a way if we put that worry energy out there because it means we care, but we can't change the situation.
Yeah. Like not by worrying,
So you either can take some action, and if you've taken the action you can, then you kind of have to let it go. And I obviously struggle with that. I am nobody's expert at that, but like that thought has really helped me,
I love that.
So maybe it'll help you.
Oh, and a text for you.
A text
I get a ton of texts on my phone.
Who's texting you for me?
Your doctors. That was CVS.
Oh, CVS.
But everybody texts me for her, probably because you don't answer your phone.
My phone is off.
Even your doctors are like, she's not going to answer this.
Oh my God.
She's never going to answer this. Yeah, it's not worry. Worry doesn't help. Do you guys ever deal with that where you find that you're worrying about something and you worry and you worry and you worry and you worry, but worrying about it doesn't do anything? It's actually, what's interesting is it's the same issue that I have with The Secret, right? When The Secret came out and everybody was like, well, it's just about thinking positively. If I just think, if I manifest it, if I do these things. But worry is the kind of the flip side of that coin, but on the bad side. It's the one where you go, I'm worrying, as opposed to trying to work through it and then taking action, which is the entire, like I said, problem I had with The Secret was that it wasn't about taking action to do these things.
Right.
It was just, well, I think it, I can dream it, I can do it.
Right. No, that's
like, come on now.
It takes some action.
We wouldn't be lucky enough to have all of you here if we had just kept talking about this.
Right.
All right, where are we at? Claire went to the supermarket the other day for the first time in over a year. It was strange. Organizing a socially distanced birthday party for my sister on Thursday.
Cutie.
Happy early birthday to your sister. And
isn't it weird when you first go in the supermarket? It's or any store,
anywhere.
I'm kind of like the first time and I don't know when this will be, but the first time we eat in a restaurant, what are we all going to do?
I mean, a lot of people have done it and do it constantly and consistently. And if it works for you, it works for you. And it also depends on where you are and a million other things.
It totally depends on where you are.
But I just,
we haven't done it. We're still like a little.
But I mean, people we're close with do it a lot. And it just, they seem like totally just like, whatever.
I don't know. It's just such a strange thing in my head. I'm excited to do it. I want to feel totally comfortable when we do it, so I'm not like panicking the whole time.
Yeah, you want to enjoy it. You want to actually enjoy your time. I get that.
Right.
Okay. Ventimiglia, thank you, Mom. Last few weeks been a mixture of building. I like that. And yes, Megan, Jack in the show. I think I skipped a bunch of stuff.
That's good.
So close. T, I am doing well. Unfortunately, Missy the dog I told you about, her eyes are still bad. I have to see the vet soon. Get in there and see the vet.
Yeah, you got to
get in there and see the vet now. Happy to report our little Missy Bear is doing very well. She is a strong little monster.
We've struggled with a lot of issues, but I guess our biggest piece of advice is get in there ASAP.
Yes.
You got to get in there ASAP. And just figure it out. It's kind of like scary because it's your baby, right? So you're like, I don't necessarily want to know. Or it's kind of like sometimes I do it with myself too. I don't really know what this is. I don't want to know, but you got to go.
Yeah.
Just go rip the Band-Aid off and then you can deal with the situation.
Yeah. Well, we're sending you good vibes. Chat, that is true. Pink's addiction. Yes. I'm a fan of him since I saw him on Gilmore Girls. And we saw some of those pictures and I was like, oh, gosh, Babyface. Kelly just joined the live to Ange saying naked morning coffee dance.
Ooh.
Well, one of these days.
Let me expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, please.
So it's grown over the years, and changed as things do. But pretty much every morning, Colt, it's not right away. It's like we have to get situated.
Yeah, because my dusty old man ankles.
Yeah, you gotta like get the sand out of your eyes, take Maya out, we feed the food, and then he like somehow disappears. Sometimes it's for the morning poop, and then he comes back in. And it's like he's a new man and all this energy, and he's like, and it, like just some kind of like song, and he makes up all the words. It's not like a song we know.
Oh, no.
It's a Colt original.
Yes.
Every morning, so it's very fun.
I've written hundreds of songs. A lot of people don't know about my catalog. You can find it on Spotify.
Yeah. And he's fully committed, fully committed. There's full out dance.
Full choreography.
Full out song.
Whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Naked morning coffee dance. Yeah.
Wish I could
make a new YouTube channel called Naked Morning Coffee Guy.
Leave out the parts.
I think I can figure that out. I got to plug in for that. Okay. T, I missed this show so much. I'm so happy to be here. We're happy to have you, and we missed this as well. Met my hero, Andrew, who's my boyfriend now outside of his job. And then once he showed me one show, he helped me get the confidence to meet my other heroes, Meatloaf and Jim Steinman, before he died. Wow. You got to meet Meatloaf? That's crazy. I'm so stoked you got to meet your heroes. That's huge.
That's very cool.
Kelly Ayo. Can't wait for that. So excited. There's a thing called renewing wedding vows. Yes. This Is Us is on hiatus till May 11th. Then 3 more episodes. Got it. I think it will be within those 3 episodes if they're on hiatus now.
Yeah,
would be my guess. And yeah, Mel, you can renew your vows like you're doing. Parents celebrate 52 years in a couple of weeks. Felicia,
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
God bless them, man.
Wow.
That's so special.
Okay, well,
so
I'm going to turn this around on you. What do you want to do for that one? Because I've already done the mountaintop underwater barn wedding.
I know, right?
Pinterest.
We're covering all the things. I have to think on that.
Pinterest wedding.
You know what I think I would like to do though? Because I would like to get, like, even if it's just like a very tiny ceremony, I'd like to do it again. I just would like to purchase another dress. I just really loved wearing my wedding dress, and I would like to wear another one.
I get that. And I loved wearing your wedding dress as well, and that was the problem. That now we have to get you a new one.
You couldn't put your thigh in it at the time. Those thighs were huge.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
That's why
we all knew that was going to happen. Like, I had changing batteries.
Technical difficulties always.
So sorry. Oh, starting a game of hide and seek. I think that wouldn't be the worst game for us to play as a community. You'd always be able to find Ange though, because of her hair. It'd just stick out no matter where it is.
Just everywhere.
That's how it goes. My gosh.
Wait, where were we?
I think this is us hiatus right here. Panic study at 52 years.
Oh, yes.
Felicia, panic attacks suck. Been dealing with it since grade school, but now people talk about it. Yes.
It was like this thing that was taboo. Couldn't talk about it. I just relax.
Yeah.
Someone tells you to relax. I'm like, have you ever had this before?
That's the worst thing you could possibly say to somebody who's panicking. Just chill. Just relax.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I am trying to do that. Right. That is the goal of what is happening.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But it is good that there's more information out there now and we can address it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, just bringing awareness to those kind of things. It's such a huge, I don't know what the word would be, but it's not a huge part of love. It is, but
we need to normalize it. We need to normalize that it happens and how we can address it instead of just shoving it under the rug.
I like that.
I think we're doing that as a culture now.
Mel, I'm the world's worst worrier. I fret so bloody much.
I know. We gotta be in this together. Turn the worry into action.
Yeah.
And then we gotta let it go.
Colt's laughing, but his brain was saying, that's what she said. Thank you, Megan. I know exactly what point you're talking about, and you're totally right. Nothing is fine.
I always get caught in those.
Well, the fact that like John's not here commenting, that helps. Like you're not going to get caught in as many of them because even some of them will go over my head.
Okay.
Big congrats. Thank you, T. All right, we're all the way down here. The thought of 52 years traumatized them. Oh my God. So wait, did they get together when were they high school sweethearts? Like what's the quick story? Throw it in there. Cause oh my God, that's just incredible. 52 years together. Like we've only been together 11 years and I'm still like, I don't know, that flew by, but 52. Because I think back to when we met, like who we were at that time.
Oh my God, it feels like we were entirely different people.
We were.
So can you imagine another decade and then another and then another
and then another?
I mean, you must. Wow. At that point, though, you're just like, you're bonded for eternity.
One would hope.
I mean, I would hope.
Yeah, if you're lucky. Oh, all right.
I love how this is us takes on mental health as well as loss.
Yes. Yep. This is actually one of the things that I talked to, I think I talked to Susan about it, Susan or Chrissy, in the van on the way back to set or back to base. They were talking about the fact that when have you seen that normalized, but also talked about in a way like, or brought into the mainstream, but also when I say normalized, I mean someone who is a successful man who is still going through major panic attacks. And you see the buildup, because what they didn't do is they didn't just have him be manic all the time. She's a normal person who has a great life, has a beautiful family, he's trying to take care of, and then just little bit by bit by bit by bit, and then something just kicks it over. And it just pours out. And I loved the way that they set it up. I thought it was so beautiful. And we were just talking about how one of the things that we love about This Is Us is that so many perspectives are shown. There's so many different types of people, types of families, the representation, as it were, of so many different issues. It's really beautiful. And the only people that I did not get to meet that I really would have liked to have met would have been the writer's room. Yeah. Just to sit there and sit down with them and be like, tell me. everything.
Right.
Like I want to know who's in there.
Well, you wonder, like, are they writing from experience? Because I feel like I never like to write about things I have never experienced, and I never like to teach things I've never experienced or gone through, because I just feel like I don't have how could I have a clear idea of that? But I wonder in that room what they're pulling from, like, and how fascinating to have all of those perspectives that they're writing from.
Yeah, absolutely. And how many writers are there, because how many of them can pull from other things and other people in their lives that they're pulling from, and those stories. And
yes.
It's just really, really exciting. So I love the show from that perspective.
They also, what I like about it is, like, let's use Randall, for example, like those panic attacks that he has, like we saw as a child how he got there. And like, it helps us have a reference point and compassion for people out in the world now when we go, whether it's a friend or just someone that a coworker or whatever, you go, oh, there's more to this story.
Yes.
It's not just relax, there's so much more to this story.
It's that buildup.
Exactly. Totally.
It offers perspective. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
All right. So Felicia, my dad was in a band. My mom was a groupie. No.
That's a cute story.
They got married young and had me 10 years later.
Oh, wow. So they like really knew each other and then.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love that.
I wish I had this thing set up with like a clap, that deserves like an applause. That's so adorable. Or like a big heart that comes up and goes, oh. Okay, those are two that I'm going to try to create for next Tuesday. My anxiety, Claire, did take a turn on the thought of going to the supermarket. Not the best with panic disorder. It happens, but you're finding your comfort and you found your way through it, and you made it to the supermarket and back safe and sound. Megan, bye. Hello again. Now that you're here again later, but bye now. T, my brother and his wife will celebrate 19 years in June, still going strong.
Nice.
Congrats. 19 years. It just, everything over 11 years, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. 12 years, 11 and a half years.
How many years are we married this year?
7.
Coming up. No.
It's coming up on 8.
On 8.
Yeah.
In December.
Which I had, one of the funny things on set was I had a bunch of people, because everything, as I was saying to you the other day, everything comes back to you, right? Everything.
You're so sweet.
Everything comes back to her because she's my best friend in the world. So we talk, every story ends up saying like, Ange this, or Ange, oh, you're married? Yeah. She's the best. Like, she's the coolest. And like, blah, blah, blah. We were doing this together. Or we have this, show together. Or we have this YouTube channel or whatever it is. And people are like, oh, and this happened 3 different times. Oh, so you guys newlyweds? I was like, oh God, no. It's, how long have you been together? 11 years. Well, how long have you been married? 7 years. And people are just so dumbfounded by the fact that I really like my wife and that we're not newlyweds. And it always makes me laugh.
We actually get asked that a lot though, like if we're
out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or like if we're just like sitting at a bar, like having a little nosh and we're like giggling. We're like, oh.
Or when we're checking out at at the supermarket at like Whole Foods or something and being like, just like cute and laughing and like flirting with each other. And they're like, you guys newlyweds?
Like,
no. Are you? I don't know. I don't get it. All right. Fachette, my mother and father were married for 46 years. And they got married after 3 months. They knew each other. They were perfect. Wow.
That's awesome.
That is so rare and beautiful. And I bet they are 2 very super cool people because, you're super cool and you got to get it from somewhere. That's awesome.
That's really cool, though. I feel like, though, when you get to a certain point with yourself, when you know yourself well enough, then you can truly see the other person.
Absolutely.
And I think that is when that saying does work. Well, when you know,
Yeah.
But you have to know you first.
Yeah. Well, because then, even so though, they had those 3 months, like over the course of it. It wasn't, I stand by it. There was not love at first sight.
No.
Maybe unless they claim that, I can't claim what their thing was. And I'm certainly not trying to knock your parents. I'm saying based on, like the video Love versus Lust, like love takes time.
Of course.
So even if it's a very, compacted amount of time.
Well, I'm just thinking if they did 3 months the way we do 3 months,
then they absolutely,
we were like,
by the time,
hey, do you need to go to the bathroom? I'll come with you. What are we doing tonight? Like we never, once we were together, we never spent a moment apart.
Nope. No, we didn't.
So you get to know someone really good like
that. You can. Courtney, my grandma and granddad were together 60 years plus before my granddad died. They renewed their wedding vows on their 50th and celebrated their 60th with a meal with the family. That's beautiful. I love that. Kelly, I finally had to talk to my doctor about my anxiety because I was waking up with panic attacks in the middle of the night. Chest pain is unreal. I got a Fitbit to start tracking my heart rate.
Very smart. For you. Yes. I mean, it is true though. Sorry, I'm getting
a barrage of texts.
Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I mean the panic attacks, they can hit you at any time. And I've had them too, where they wake me up out of my sleep, and I, have kind of been dealing with that too. But I think it's like our subconscious gets so wound up and so it keeps us thinking.
Yeah.
It keeps those thoughts thinking. So I've been doing a lot of hypnosis meditations, which is really just like a meditation that you can kind of keep on in the background, and not necessarily when you're sleeping, like during the day or whenever, but it really does help to unwind the subconscious. I think you can even find some on YouTube or Google it, but a lot of, therapists do it. It's really helping. Yeah. I think it's great. It's at least helping with the sleep section of it. And I'm like more conscious about what's happening, that makes sense.
It definitely makes sense. I like that.
I like you.
Oh, there it is. See, I don't do the meditation or hypnosis meditation specifically. I do, though. I've taken up running, and I know that a lot of you who followed, all through 2020 know that I ran during 2020, but then I kind of stopped for a little bit, and then I picked it back up in the last 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah, big time in the last 2 months.
Yeah, and I gotta say, there is just nothing like going out for, I think the longest that I've run so far is like an hour and 10 minutes, but just like running for like 10 miles and just being like, your brain just kind of shuts off and it feels like I understand the concept of the runner's high now. I never understood it until I was like, oh, your brain just goes into a place of, well, because I heard one time, once you pass it was somebody said 3 miles, but it's not. At 3 miles, it does not do this. But at about 6 miles, like your brain just turns off and is like, okay, like I'm just gonna keep going till we're supposed to be done.
Like, does your body go numb? Like, do you not feel the pain anymore?
It just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
At least to me, like it just at a certain point, I'm just like, like I'm running. At that point, I've run far enough to where there's not yet any pain, though I have heard that around mile 10, you like, I haven't run past 10 miles yet, but I have heard that at 10 miles, your feet start to swell, and that, well, just because it's like an hour and a half of, or, depending on how fast you are, some of you runners, like an hour and a half, man, I could do that in 20 minutes. But apparently your feet swell a little bit, like, just like if you were doing a long day of dance, like your feet start to swell up. Yeah. And they say that that's when, like, suddenly you really have to take stock of, what kind of shoes you're wearing and how tight the laces are and those kind of things.
Right.
But as far as just the mental aspect of it, that is a great time for me to, and that's what I used to like about like working out in general, because I'd gotten to a point where I'd been doing it so long that I was like, okay, my brain can kind of chill. Did not like that about CrossFit, because your brain never gets to turn off, because you're like, I'm gonna die.
Right. Well, that's a whole different beast.
Yes.
I mean, but I get that. I love a vinyasa yoga because I totally tune out, and I love when it's, I don't like to do it on my own. I like to do it with a teacher, because that way I don't have to think of the flow. I don't have to make it up. I just go with their words, do me, and I get kind of lost in my body and their words.
Yes. I love that.
And or at least, I bring myself back to being present with their words and not like wound up in my thoughts.
Yeah.
But I get that. I like that escape. But the hypnosis though is cool, I'm finding, because you get lost in their words.
Yeah.
And so, but then you kind of go to like a falling, you don't actually fall asleep, but you kind of are just like resting. Drifting, okay. I would say that in between sleep phase. But whatever they're saying is doing work on your subconscious. Like, and I called my therapist. I was like, do you really think this is working? Because like, I swear to you, I don't remember anything you said. And she was like, yes, Angelina, it's working. I was like, no, but like, seriously, like, I don't remember what you just said. And she was like, that's the point. And I was like, okay. And I find that it is helping. So, if you're curious about that, definitely Google it.
I love that. Yeah. So let us know if anybody here tries running or what you use as kind of a meditation break. And over the next couple of weeks, let us know in the comments if you try one of ours, like if you try hypnosis meditation or just meditation in general, or running or rowing or biking or whatever your thing is, something that's repetitive and simple. If it's physical, like I'm a physical being.
Yes.
So for me, I need something that's repetitive and physical and just goes zoom, zoom,
yes,
zoom, zoom. And then I don't have to think about it, or I can take as little thought as possible and I begin to drift into my world the same way that you're talking about. And you tend to sit in your head with that.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because she's also incredibly physical. Best dancers I've ever seen in the world.
Yeah, cutest.
Well, just saying.
And some people enjoy tea.
Oh yeah.
To help them.
Well, or coffee.
Or coffee. But
oh my God, I totally forgot.
Where are we gonna go?
We got it. Is it? Gotta get your face all the way out. Oh wow. Pot of love mugs are here. That's the ring light. It's making this whole big. There we go. There we go. Big shadow. Boom, boom. Is that? We're doing a terrible job of this. Move your face.
Oh.
Move your face, peoples. Okay, hold on. I gotta move mine too. Behind the mug. We are great at this. Look at that. Part of love. This is the first round of mugs. They just arrived.
Yes.
We're gonna see about, like, I think there's a way to sell them on YouTube. So we may have them done through the channel until the website's up. But
yeah, the website will probably be easier with it. Probably easier with selling them, but we're gonna try and figure it out on YouTube. And we have a couple little games we want to play on the social media. So we're gonna do a couple giveaways. Yep. We might do like an Instagram game that will hopefully happen later this week, if not early next week. And then whenever we do a game night next, we're also going to do another giveaway game situation. But it'll be really fun.
We're really, really excited. So
first design though, let us know what you think, if you like it. I like a black mug. I like the big handle.
I like a black mug, big handle.
It's not too large because I'll end up drinking 17.
Yeah, she drinks coffee. Whatever is in the cup.
Exactly. Like I will finish.
It's kind of like food with me.
Yes.
Like if you put food in front of me, I will eat all of that food. It doesn't matter how much there is.
Right. So it's a sensible size.
Yeah, it's a sensible size. Masculine, feminine, soft.
Yeah, it's kind of sexy. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Thank you.
And eventually we can all have coffee and tea together in the same mugs.
So we are so excited about that. I got back and saw those, and she had set them out, and I was like, so yeah, we'll be doing giveaways to give away some mugs on Instagram and on game night, the next game night that we are able to do. I'm thinking we may get lucky and be able to do it this Sunday. Who knows though? No promises.
No, that would be great. So because of a couple of things, we had to postpone Bride Life. But we could do a regular game night first and just like kind of get all our groove back, because we haven't done it in a second, all of us.
Who knows what we're gonna play? I'm so excited.
That could just be fun. That could be fun to
no matter what.
Let's look at the schedule. Let's see.
We'll figure it out. But so tomorrow we have the new West Side Story reaction video coming out. I'm gonna finish that up today. Then on Thursday we have one of the long distance relationship videos.
The first one, right?
One of them. The first the first one.
Which I actually get a kick out of because it's going to help you make the choice very simply.
Yeah.
Should I do this or not?
Yeah, because that's the first step.
Yeah.
That's the first step.
I'm excited.
And I just want to make this clear that even if you're
Sticker is still
I know,
on
I saw
here.
that.
I washed it, but it didn't come off in the dishwasher. Sorry, that's very unattractive.
If you guys hate the stickers, we'll make sure they're never on here again. How dare you?
I'll try and wash yours off if I ship it out to you.
So I lost my train because we were
talking. I'm so sorry.
No, we were talking about the stickers.
We were talking about the episodes. Oh, game night, and then long distance.
Just terrible at helping me get back to it. If you ever lose your train, do not ask Angelina for directions. She will not get you back.
I sometimes get you back. Christy, good to see you. It's been a second.
What's up? All right, let's pop. Oh, Delaney. Sorry, Delani.
She's forever Delani in my heart.
All right, where are we? We'll go back to the comments. Finally, I just talked to my doc. There we go. Frustrating when people say, "Oh, you're just stressed. Try to relax. Maybe some yoga." Like I was dead asleep. How much more relaxed can I be?
Right. Kelly's so funny. You make me laugh just like over these messages. Yeah. You're sleeping. It's pretty bad when you wake up out of a dead sleep.
Like do some yoga. Just so you know, yoga stresses the shit out of me. That's why I don't like, she's like, I just do a vinyasa yoga.
Yeah, but my kind of yoga is like not like chill yoga. I do like competitive yoga. Yeah. I do like LA scene yoga. Like how many handstands can you do, bro? Like how long can you stand on your head and put your feet over your
How flexible are you? You're not even flexible. And your leg barely goes past your head.
That competition keeps me actually thinking about the competition and not about what's going on in,
Hey, whatever works for you. I'm with you.
So it's not like this calming effect.
No.
Sometimes
I took one class with her and I could feel her judging me the whole time, lovingly. But she was like, "Come on, you're making me look bad. Be more flexible. Do it. You can hold a handstand longer than this guy. Fuck that guy." And I was like, and of course, the whole time I was like, I think I'm supposed to be relaxing, but it's fine. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I'm with you, honey. Fuck that guy. I'm gonna stay up here forever.
But then if you really kill yourself during the class, when it's time for Shavasana, then you're so dead that you can actually relax. Like I found that that just laying there, I'm so tired that I actually am not thinking about anything, which is the goal.
I have yet to do so Shavasana, for those who don't know, is the part of class where you lay down on your back and close your eyes and just relax after everything. I have yet not to fall asleep during that.
No, you always fall asleep.
Actually, and I snore when I sleep.
I had to wake you up from snoring
in that class.
During this class, and I was like, what is going on?
Again, you're fucking embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me, stop. And I fully was just like out.
There were a lot of things though in that class. This was I think that we took this class in Asheville.
Yeah, this is when we were filming Dirty Dancing.
Yes, at an ashram, which it wasn't even a very difficult class, which kind of annoyed me because I had said advanced and I was like, I really wanted to go for it.
Yeah, it's hard for some of us.
It was one of those classes. It was a beautiful class though, but it was a lot of things that were happening there. And I kept looking over and he was like, what is going on? And the woman came over with all the essential oils and was like, let me just rub the essential oils. Is this good for you? Let me give you an adjustment. He was like, does she have to touch me?
I was like, is this going to keep happening?
Oh my God. I was like, I like when they touch me.
And of course, a couple of people came in and were just like, yeah, I'm just going to do this in my Speedo.
In their Speedo.
I want to see it. I don't want to look, but I can't not look. I can't look away.
So funny.
I've heard
naked yoga is a thing. I don't want to do naked yoga ever, at least with anybody else other than you.
Yeah, no, we could do naked yoga for a game night. Let us know in the comments if that's something that you want to see. All right.
Oh my God.
Claire, I hope you're doing better. Kelly, love it. My bugbear is when people say, suck it up. No, unless you've been through it, don't judge. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. And even if you have been through it, and this is something that we have talked about quite a bit because it's something that we have to work on. Even if you have been through it, have patience with your person because they're going through that thing. And though you have been through it, I bet in that moment, everybody deals with things differently. So in that moment, you may not have responded really well to, hey, suck it up. I tend to respond better to those kind of things, way better than you do. Like, that's not a language that works for you, is being like, hey, suck it up.
Oh my God, no.
But it works really well for me, ironically, from you. Like, you have before told me, just shut up, suck it up, or fix it, then deal with it. And I'm like, okay. Well, and then I go deal with it. But
I think though there is a fine line that we've found over the years, and that is, have you taken all the action you can? In the moments where you've taken all the action you can and you still can't work through something, of course, we're patient with each other, and we found this like patience. When it's like, when either of us is just being a complainosaurus rex, as I like to call it, then it's kind of like, no. Yeah. Do something about it. And you're telling me that too. You're like, go. Did you do this?
Yes.
Did you do this?
100%. But I will stand by the fact that there's a fairly common situation where you'll be like, go do it then. Like, that's like your first response, because I'll work myself into a corner before I've tried anything.
Right.
And I can only think of one time where I've been very openly like, stop, shut up, please fix it. Just do it. Just fix it.
Right.
And it's because it works for me. And that works for me. And you've watched it be necessary and work for me a lot of times. Yeah. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the tough love, but it took me a while to understand that just because it works for me in the exact same situation, it may not work for her. And so that's all I was saying there, is just, even if you have been through something, remember to be patient and still not be judgmental in that moment, or be judgmental, but just quietly. I mean, let's just say it. Chet, no, it wasn't love at first sight, but after a few. Yes, I love that. Yes. See, but Chet, you get me. People can be cruel sometimes. Mel, totally get you there. I'm told. Oh, whoa. Oh, did you see that, or was that just on my screen? I just double zoomed in on the comments, and whoa. I'm so old. Like, I just got so excited that, like, it doesn't matter. I love the whole screen zoomed all the way over to the comments. You guys can't see it on here, but it was very exciting.
Claire, I do running, working out, and yoga.
God, coffee just tastes better in these mugs. I don't want to say that it's going to make you run faster and jump higher, but it might. Sandlot.
Maybe I should try the running part. I can't run.
No. Oh, hold on a second. Me. She did, and we talked about this. I know I talked about it on the refinery in one of the season 1 episodes, but you came running for 2 runs when we were earlier on in 2020. We were up in New Hampshire. First run, you went on 3.
I did.
Because the first one we walked, and then we would run for a very short distance, then we'd walk for a while, and then run for a short distance. And we have to, you have to build your ligaments and your tendons and your joints up, because your muscle grows faster. So just so you know, always start slow. But you're not big on starting slow. You're kind of big on like, so the second run, we like tripled the amount that we ran. And I was like, I really don't think, and she woke up the next morning, was so upset because her ankles hurt. And I was like, I know, I told you. A few days later, she's like, okay, I'm going to come on 1 more. I said, okay. So we went to run. She ran 2.5 miles without stopping. And I was like, what is happening here? You just went you've never run a complete mile in your life. And you just ran, it was 2.7 miles. I remember distinctly. And I was like,
I honestly, all I can tell you is that I dislike it so much that I just wanted to get it done, and I'm like, well, I can suffer through anything for like 30 minutes. Right. So I was like, just get it done. I don't know if I did it in 30 minutes, probably like an hour. But
no, it was actually in under 8 minutes per mile. It was insane.
Really? Well, I was like, get her done. I hate this. And then I never did it again.
So at 2.7 miles, we were still a mile from, because she just kept going. And I was like, okay, but we have to turn around whenever you're like at the halfway point. And she turned around at 2.5 miles and then ran a little further and then was like, I'm done, and stopped. And I was like, where are we?
I was so uncomfortable. I was like, I hate this. And it was hot. It was hot out. It was like
hot
July.
As balls.
And I hate being hot. I hate sweating.
How hot balls are.
I mean, hot balls are disgusting, right? So hot.
It's balls. Not a show for kids. We said that. Like we made that a point.
But yeah, I think that's the thing about like, other than dance, because I find it like beautiful.
Yes.
And even during dance, I like do not like to get hot.
No.
Like I will take off all of my clothes and put the air conditioning on. Like
That's why I love her as a dance partner. Right there.
It's the best. Like to sweat.
She doesn't. Luckily, I sweat enough for both of us. So probably because I'm dancing with you.
Ta-ta.
All right. Chat. I have panic attacks because of my problems with the thyroid. They're horrible, and my heart rate reaches 120 beats per minute. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Try to ignore them as much as I can, but easier said than done. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Christy, hello. Running, workout, yoga. Oh, I missed these already. Sorry, we already skipped.
Yeah.
Christy and Delaney, you do yoga every morning? I did that during Aladdin. I was doing inversion yoga for a little bit with this coach Dylan Warner. So it's all handstand based yoga. This cat can do
a handstand crazy.
And he puts his head down. So it's German style. So he's got his hands up like this, and instead of looking like that, he just does this, and then he closes his eyes and meditates.
That's on a different level. That's crazy.
The longest I've been able to hold a closed eye handstand like that is, I think, 16 seconds. I have a video of it somewhere.
Really?
And it's me and Ben listening to in the dressing room, listening to Billy Joel. I think it's cute. Only the Good Die Young, and I'm just in a handstand. It's really, really fun.
That's cute.
Miss you, been so busy. Chase after daycare kids all day, heading out on a cross-country road trip to Santa Barbara to the Good Ride next month. Okay.
We love Santa Barbara. Have the best
Wait,
time.
Isn't the Chipino? No, that's Monterey.
No, yeah, that's north.
Sorry.
But Santa, it's so beautiful there. Have the best time.
Pretty much bedbound, but Ron says my exercises, I never shut up. Oh my God. Just running that mouth. As long as something's running.
As long as something's running, you're getting exercise.
Kimmy, fabulousness. Hello. Love those mugs. They're amazing. Thank you, T. Chat, can't do sports because of my health problems. I love using sounds of nature or just go in the middle of nature. Absolutely love that.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing like being outdoors.
Totally.
Nothing like it.
I always am like, no, let's do, like, I will work like all day or like find things to do. Mm-hmm. And you're like, just come outside. And then when I finally come outside, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Yeah. Why don't we do this more? And he's like, because I had to drag you out.
Yeah. Because I literally have a rope around her waist and I'm dragging her outside. But it is
always worth it. Like always worth it to make that extra 30-minute drive to go find a secluded area.
Is. Everybody giving some love to the mugs. I'm so excited. Can't say enough how much I love being a part of this. Can't say how much we love everybody here being a part of this community either.
Yes.
Kimmy hates stickers. I use auto prep on everything, instantaneously gone. So okay, I gotta check that. I gotta look that up. Hello, everybody's just giving love. Do not want to see this body for naked game night.
Christy.
Hey, it's naked game night.
Come as you are.
Come as you are. Courtney, been trying an exercise bike. Jiu-jitsu classes are helpful. Love that. As well as gives my brain a chance to shut off. Love the cups. And yes, please, for the giveaways.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like YouTube may not let us do naked yoga, but we'll figure it out.
Can you imagine how that would go? Like, be so many like sensors all over the place.
Okay. So my computer's going to fall asleep soon. So we got to do the outro and say goodbye to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. After the mugs, you guys should make some fun cocktail glasses for game night. That's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
Delaney and her twin sister graduate next month. No more babies for me. Oh my God.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
So much time for you though. This is an awesome time.
Yes. Enjoy it.
Yes.
great idea. Okay, everybody, just in case this shuts off and, ruins all of this. Love you. Thank you for being here. Welcome back.
So yes.
Tomorrow, West Side Story reaction video. Thursday, long distance relationships. Check them out. Let us know what else you want to see on the channel. Like, subscribe. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Here we go. Is it this one? I think.
Oh, yeah.
Is it? I think that's so. Backwards. I feel like that's backwards. Is that backwards? I feel like it is.
How did you even get that way?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I think everything is backwards. All right.